What's going on, guys? We just got out of church. We have the tripod today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it. Just because at gym there's like 6 or 7 people here. Whatever, that's not a big deal. I do have the pre-workout though. I'm gonna be taking my pre. There might be another person working out. No, we're good. We're good. Look at this sexy motherfucker. I'm so fucking happy, man. I am so happy to have it. I'm happy to have it, but it most likely will just collect dust. Rarely get used. Why? Because I'm too much of a pussy to use it. No, they are working out. I just turned around. They're there. It's not that I'm a pussy. It's just like, bruh, this Johnny cleaned. This shit smells like dead fish. Dead fish. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know, a little mold never hurt nobody. I don't know if it's even molded, to be honest. I just know it smells like fucking dick. Whatever, who cares? Ooh, is that enough? I'm not even gonna lie, this pre-workout I take, it actually tastes fucking really good when it's cold. It's really good. It's like a strawberry, like, slushy. That's what it tastes like, and it like gives off that slushy because of how like acidic it is, I guess. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person here, bub. You're asking the wrong person. Whoa. This shit, it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. I love this stuff though. My favorite pre to ever use. It's my favorite pre I've ever used, you know. Little goober. Yeah, we're gonna do a full scoop. We're gonna do a full scoop, you know. Full scoop. I ate 2 Krispy Kreme donuts and a 42-gram Fairlife for breakfast. You know, awesome. It may not be crazy good for you, but guess what? I don't give a shit, you know? I do care about my diet and stuff, obviously, but I'm seeing gains and I'm enjoying life. I'm eating whatever the fuck I want, you know? You don't have to eat all that, you know, bullshit to, you know, see gains and stuff, you know what I mean? Obviously, if you want to maximize your gains, if you're not dieting, you can't complain, obviously. But I would say I'm seeing gains, but I mean, I do fairly eat clean, I guess, besides lunch most days. Breakfast is usually just like cereal, which cereal is not that bad, man. It really isn't. You know, just depends on what you're eating. And then like lunch, the thing is after work, lunch during work just tends to be bad because, you know, I get fast food, you know, something like fast food, something quick, eat something quick on the way, whatever. So it ends up usually being something, you know, not so good for you. But I will say for dinner, my dad usually makes some form of just chicken, something with chicken. He's a really good cook, whatever. And all the things he cooks, I can confidently say that they're probably not bad for me. They're good. Like yesterday, my diet, so hold on. Let's down this pre, and then we'll talk about yesterday's diet. This shit's good, man. It really is. Best flavor like pre-workout I've ever had in my life. Ever, man. You know, I'm usually not somebody that like pre-workout. Most pre's I've had are just, it's like something you just want to get done with. That, it's not even bad. You can't even complain about it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yesterday, I ate for breakfast, I had 2 granola bars. You know, those granola bars, those probably 500 calories with like 14 grams of protein and shit like that. And they're not terrible. They're like Atkins bars, so they're, you know, supposed to be healthy. Then for lunch, I went and got Five Guys with my dad. Okay, so Five Guys, you know, clearly not healthy. Greasy, juicy, but it's delicious. So, sorry, somebody just put them next to me. So, it might have been a little fatty and shit. Ooh, look at a boogie. It might have been a little fat. Might have been a little fattening, but at the same time, it was really not that bad. You know what I mean? I could care less. But yeah, you know, just high calorie, nothing crazy. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank, man. It's like I start talking and I forget what I'm saying. Okay, so it's very fat, high fat. You know, cheeseburgers are high fat. And then I believe beef's like somewhat high carbs, not crazy high, but it's got carbs, unlike chicken. But yeah, again, that's like probably 1,200 calories. What I ate yesterday, that cheeseburger, and then for dinner, I just ate some chicken, some, you know, frozen chicken, nuggets. Like, not nuggets, they're like these fancy Sam's Club ones. They're delicious, but I'd say I ate about another 800 calories worth of that. So, you know, I would say I was just barely over, you know, 2,400 calories, somewhere around there. So that's not even that bad. You know, protein wise, you know, I'm not crazy good on my protein intake, which I should be better about. And I'm going to start being better about it, you know, starting, you know, whenever I do start. But I do need to start being better. I'm going to start tracking my calories again, and that's the first step. But yeah, let's go get a good workout in, boys. I'm tired of talking.
How that is, though, because
Holy shit. Legs are dead, dude. Fuck. Legs are really tired. It would have been a better workout if I had somebody with me, but you know, you take what you get and you don't throw it, right? Oh my god, bro. Gosh. Oh my gosh. First day of using the tripod, you know. I'm actually happy. I'm pretty happy. You know, the pump wasn't insane though. The pump was not crazy. Which is okay, because you know, the pump's not always gonna be crazy. And you know, I'll take it. I'll take a good workout over a crazy pump, you know. Which one's gonna stimulate more muscle girth? A good pump? It's a good workout. Usually a good workout entails a good pump though. But today he did it. Did not today. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting a little too skinny, guys. I'm not getting super skinny, but I feel like I'm losing some of the thickness, which I don't mind because it is nice to have somewhat visible abs. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not have a six-pack. I do. Like, you can see, like, where my abs are. Like, you can see my six-pack. But I'm not, like, peeled enough to where you can actually, you know, vividly see it. Fuck. Woo! Ugh. Good workout, man. Good workout. I gotta say leg curls at the end were probably my favorite. The leg press again, man, that killed me. That killed me. I think that's got my leg numb and shit. Makes my legs numb, bro. Which is honestly a good thing. It's just like, once you start feeling your legs are numb, you probably shouldn't do anything else, but my hamstrings needed some more attention. So we did, I think, 5 or 6 total sets targeted for hamstrings. I want to say it's 6 total sets for hamstrings. Then that drop set on the leg press. Oh my god, man, these are gonna cry. I will say this workout that I did today is better if you have somebody there with you. When it comes to legs is best trained, in my opinion, with somebody else with you. Why? Because they can push you past failure. You know, it doesn't matter. When you have a buddy there, it really doesn't matter. You can say you push yourself more, or you can push yourself good, you know, without anybody. I feel that same way. But when I have a buddy with me, I'm competing. I'm not just, you know, pushing myself at that point. I am competing with who I'm lifting with. I can't let them outdo me. You know what I mean? It's that competitive nature in most men. That's what, you know, kind of helps with the having a gym, bro, because you're competing with them at all times. You know, unless you're like super friendly, you guys don't care. But I mean, at the same time, like, I'm competing when I get in that gym. When I was there with my buddy, you know, he's moving this weight easily. I'm like, damn, this is heavy, and I start moving it easily. It's just you flip a switch, trick your mind into thinking, you know, I can do this too because he did it. And the truth is, your body can do it, but our brains set limitations to ourselves that we cannot really help. We can always, you know, you can always, you know, get better and more disciplined, but it doesn't really matter. It's always going to be hard to push yourself to your fullest, you know, energy and capability. Unless you're fucking David Goggins. David Goggins is insane, and I fucking love him. I love David Goggins. If I could be somebody, it'd be David Goggins, but I don't want to be anybody else. I saw a video, Greg Doucette, and I want to say it's Nick Alexander Walker. I think that's his name. Whatever. they were doing this thing, man, where they were looking at bodybuilders and saying if they would trade physiques. I'm like, bro, this is the corniest shit I've ever watched. It is so corny. And Greg Doucette, like, kind of lost all my respect there. Why? Because it's just, you know, he preaches, you know, no steroids, be happy with your body, you know, all this shit. And then he's looking at all these unnatural influencers, and he's like, oh, yeah, you know, I would switch with him. Meh, meh, meh. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I don't get why people can't just be happy with their own physique. Like, it's okay to look up to somebody, but you gotta draw the line. When you're watching somebody because you want to look like them, bro, just, it's corny. You shouldn't want to look like anybody. I don't even know what I want to look at. Like, I just know I want to get a little bigger and a little leaner at the same time, which isn't really possible, but I'm kind of doing it now. Kind of like a main gain type thing, which a main gain is no different than a clean bulk. 1.5 pounds a week is not that difficult, man. If you like really, if you're like trying, 1.5 pounds a week is not difficult, so therefore it is not that difficult to bulk cleanly. Now, dirty bulking, people want to complain, oh, dirty bulking sucks, I hate it, it's so hard. Yeah, because you're eating 4,000 fucking calories so you can gain 5 pounds a week. It's different, man. You can't, you know, it takes a little bit of knowledge to know that if you're gaining weight fast, you're most likely gaining more fat. As to where if you were gaining weight slowly, you're going to be putting on more muscle than fat. If you get what I'm saying. So if you bulk, you bulk 30 pounds heavier in 3 months, that's a lot, but in 3 months, you're going to put on quite a bit of fat. Now, if you bulk over 6 months, you're going to gain less fat, and it's going to be more of, you know, a lean, more muscle look, you know, you get less of this man boob shit. I regret dirty bulking, but at the same time, it kind of had to happen. I learned from it, and I don't even mind it really anymore. Like why should I care, you know? There's nothing really wrong with it. Like, I was 180, 175, somewhere around there, and I dirty bulked up to 212. And I gotta say, I was fucking big. I was a big man. I was a pretty big motherfucker, but I had a little belly. Not much of a belly, but a little gut, you know, like that lower gut. It just wasn't a good look, but it wasn't necessarily a bad look. And right now, I think I have my best look. Right now, where I'm at is my best look, and I cannot complain. I cannot. I shouldn't. You know, of course I'm going to, but I should not. Because I should be confident, because I do look good. I know that, you know, my physique is good looking. A lot of people would love to have my physique. But at the same time, a lot of people aren't willing to work as hard as I do for that physique. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you should, like I said already in the video, quit comparing yourself to other people like, oh, I want their physique. You want yourself, you should want to maximize your potential. You should want to maximize your physique's potential over wanting to look like some dude that's on 1,000 or a gram a test. Dude that's on like fucking MK test, Trent, Dable, fucking all that shit. Like, I don't even, like, you should be okay with building yourself naturally before you just go hop on steroids. Trust me, everybody wants to get on steroids, but nobody ends up doing it because, why does nobody end up doing it? Why? Because they're too scared. Everybody's too scared. They're like, do I really want to lose my natty status for this yet? Am I really ready to do this? That's my problem. I'm always like, am I really ready to do this? Am I really ready to call myself unnatural? You know? And that's the thing. I could lie. I could easily lie. Get what I'm saying? Like, people just fucking lie, but I can't. I couldn't do that shit. I don't get how influencers are okay with just lying to their fan base about steroid usage and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I really don't know if Alex Eubanks is on steroids. A lot of people think he is, but then I look at him, I'm like, he just looks good. He just looks clean and he looks peeled. You know, that's what I'm seeing. And he got his test results or whatever. I saw something. And I think they were like $4.95, which is like average. It's literally just average. It's not like below. It's not above. It's average, pretty much. So I don't know if I believe it. I feel like he could have just came off a cycle, because I know your levels do drop when you come off a cycle apparently, but I don't know if it's just kind of weird that a guy that looks that good only has average test. You would assume he'd have high test, you know, because he stays pretty lean all year round. He calls himself fat, but he still has his visible six-pack when he's not pumped and shit like that, you know. I don't know if it's crazy genetics. I don't know. I'm also somebody that hates people that complain about genetics and shit, so I don't know, man. Yeah. He looks good. He does look good, and I know he works hard for it, you know. He's been lifting for so long. You know, you gotta quit comparing yourself to all those guys, because at the end of the day, you'll never look like them. You can look better than them, but in your own way. But your physique will never look like theirs. And that's like a tough pill to swallow, but you're never gonna look like them. I don't get why people compare themselves to other people so much. Like, you'll never be like them. You'll never look like them. You cannot exactly replicate somebody, because we are all unique. You know, all of our genetics are different, unless you're fucking... All of our genetics are different. Everything's different. Yeah, your physique might be close to somebody's, but there's always small, differences, minute details that are just different, you know. You can look at people and be like, wow, they do look kind of similar, like, whatever. But then if you could go all deep into shit and you're like, wow, his chest is different than his chest, his abs are different than his abs. Like, some people's abs don't line up. A lot of people's don't. But some people's are perfectly, you know, lined up and shit, so. Whatever. I've been yapping today. I'm probably going to stop here because, you know, this video's getting a little long. Just don't compare yourself. Be happy with your physique, where you're at. Don't get too comfortable. You can be happy and not too comfortable. Be happy, but don't get comfortable. Because as soon as you get comfortable, some shit's gonna happen and you're not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be some fucked up shit. You know, you see a lot of times people get comfortable in relationships and they end up getting cheated on or something. Don't get too comfortable in anything, man. That's just life. You get too comfortable, something bad will happen to you. You always kind of stay on guard and never get too comfortable with your physique, because you can always look better. And that's the fucking truth. You can always look better. You can always, you know, get better in everything. I don't care what anybody says. You can always better yourself in something, no matter what. I can better myself. You know, I play too much video games, probably. Which I really don't anymore, but I used to play too much video games. You know, there you go. You can better yourself that way. Play less. What's really the problem with video games? I don't really have a problem with them. I don't think they're that bad, whatever. But, you know, there's just little things you can always better yourself in, and if you're looking for a challenge, you know, just challenge yourself. Do you diet? Do you meal prep? Do you track calories? Do you do core? Do you work out your core? It's very overlooked. Are you hitting legs consistently? Hell, for me, am I hitting arms consistently? Because I do not like hitting arms. If you're new to my channel, I kind of get bored hitting arms. So therefore, I push them off a lot. Not good. You know, there's things that we can always get better on. Working on yourself constantly. You know, you should always want better. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you feel like you're perfect and you know you're not doing anything wrong, you're wrong. You are completely wrong. There is something you are doing wrong, and there's something that you can push yourself to be better at. I know David Goggins. I've seen don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty positive I've seen something that said, like, him talking about his diet, and his diet's kind of shitty. Like, he'll eat a whole pizza or something to himself. I'm pretty sure there's a video of him saying that. Like, he can eat. Like, he eats whatever he wants. So, therefore, he's not perfect in dieting. But that man pushes himself so hard during the day that he is still able to, you know, stay lean, look fucking insane. You know what I mean? And simple as that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy can bench like almost 315 and he's skinny. He's not necessarily skinny, but he's pretty skinny. He's pretty lean, you know? And being able to bench that much is insane to me. He looks like he's probably 185. I don't know. Crazy shit, dude. You can always push yourself. Keep grinding. I love you guys. Believe in yourself. You don't want to get stuck in that loop that most of our fucking parents are. You know, I look around, I see these people, and it's like they're not happy with life. You know? And at that point, it's almost too late for them to do anything, and they just got to deal with it until they can enjoy themselves after they retire. Don't do that shit. I personally wish I could go back and enjoy the moment more when I was younger, but I didn't. I was too. I was sad. I was mainly sad throughout high school. I was kind of depressed, and I wish I could go back and just, you know, look around and be like, wow, life's not so bad. Life's really not so bad. I have it easy. I have it easy compared to a lot of people. You know, be thankful, grind. Enjoy the moment. Life is beautiful. I get it. Mental health's a real fucking thing. Shit sucks. Life is beautiful though. Look around. I mean, all it takes is you by yourself going for a jog or a walk, and that dopamine, that fucking clean dopamine hit, shit'll change your life, man. It really will. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great day. Get a workout in, and yeah.